By a witness under oath. And the way that Jeff Sessions handled that, he never apologized, he never retracted it, never corrected the record. He just sort of tried to make it better with this little recusal thing. I have a feeling that's going to be a very hot seat for him tomorrow.
It is. It is. And like you, I will be watching.
Thanks, Lawrence.
Thank you, Rachel. Well, the President of the United States today promised to attack a United States senator, a member of his own party. And the President warned us about it, told us something about it, about the attack that he hasn't yet launched, that we already know. It won't be pretty.
It's a system that's broken. It's a system that's not working. He's the elected president of the United States.
We're past the hour where you would hope that someone in this country of stature would say, sir, at long last, have you no sense of decency?
I'm being very nice. I'm being very, very nice. But at some point, I fight back, and it won't be pretty.
Does he have any idea how idiotic he sounds?
He creates his own diversions. He freelances constantly. He picks fights he doesn't need to fight. He loses fights that he has to win.
What's he going to do to John McCain? He's going to send a mean tweet to John McCain?
I have faced some pretty tough adversaries in the past.
This is a fight that I think McCain is prepared to take to the president. I don't think the president knows that this is one he doesn't want to take.
Last night at this hour, we brought you the first report of John McCain's speech in Philadelphia, in which he attacked Trumpism last night without ever mentioning President Trump's name. And of course, Donald Trump reacted to that today in his small-minded and always ugly way. And Trump himself described his reaction as ugly. Before we show you the Trump reaction, let's take another look at the portion of Senator McCain's speech in which he defined the essence of Trumpism while railing against it.
To abandon the ideals we have advanced around the globe, to refuse the obligations of international leadership and our duty to remain the last best hope of Earth for the sake of some half-baked, spurious nationalism cooked up by people who would rather find scapegoats than solve problems.
And here is how the President of the United States responded to that today in a radio interview.
You heard what he said yesterday, Senator McCain.
Yeah, well, I hear it, and people have to be careful because at some point I fight back.
Yeah.
You know, I'm being very nice. I'm being very, very nice. But at some point I fight back, and it won't be pretty.
It won't be pretty. It is a comment like that that will always bring to mind the Trump cabinet member, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, who has been quoted as calling the president a moron. And the wonder of the moron story, the most amazing thing about the moron story, is that at 270 days into the Trump presidency, only one cabinet member has been quoted as calling the president a moron. Only one. The president, who says when he fights back against John McCain, it won't